We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox Baseball on the Show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Weber, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. popped up. Moreland is under it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2. Max Fried is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the designated hitter, JD Martínez.
Here's JD Martínez. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The average coming in, 257, 18 homers, and 49 runs batted in. 0-2 home now to Borgaerts. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
That's in there. Base hit. Benintendi is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
the first baseman.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire, obviously.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a... Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2.
The 7th under 11.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
The right fielder, Alex.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies picks it up, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Swing and a liner. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter,
Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar's there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first base.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
The catcher, Tyler.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead. Nick Markakis digging in now as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And it's fouled away. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And a relay to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 2 runs on 5 base hits. No errors.
Leading off.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martínez. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And that brings in Xander Borgaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Charlie Culberson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Here's Ender Inciarte. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly on to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Benintendi heads back on it. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Tyler Flowers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Culberson is there, and the side is retired. Down in order goes. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Now batting.
So here's Trey Mancini. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. To third. Devers fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
In now, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball. Down. No, that's low.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0 now. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. 0-1 the count. Now he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. The throw into second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. And next to
Moving off for Atlanta.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
first pitch on its way. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ender and Ciarte will be the next to bat. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Hit out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next will be the designated hitter.
Leading off.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Xander.
In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball 2 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, catcher.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Helpful.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now in the box, Nick Markakis trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Verdugo is there. 2 down. Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line to the right side. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 9-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Darwinzon Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results. Standing in, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Markakis is there to put it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Line towards center field. That gets down and the inning will continue.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Dan.
Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
In now, Ender Inciarte. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
Now batting, second baseman.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. Now here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. 2 out with the man at first. He stays alive, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi heads back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track. So the Red Sox lineup turns.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Darren O'Day will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Herbert Solarte is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Austin Riley is also into the game as he takes over at short. First pitch coming, here it is.
Outside, that's
Looking at his career totals, Peraza is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a liner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And that'll bring up JD Martínez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Brandon Workman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. Workman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Ground ball left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Into the box, Charlie Culberson, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. This year against right-handed pitching, Culberson has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Here's Xander Borgaerts now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Xander Borgaerts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Max Fried earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ryan Weber permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For their continuing support. And remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.